Sit down, shut up, pay attention. Is Sydney Sweeney a Nazi? This is life or death. Yes or no, is she a Nazi? No. Listen up, dorks. I am a leftist. About as far left as one can reasonably be. Like, come on. We're not seriously considering... Right? Sydney Sweeney is the current it girl, okay? She's the American dream girl, the girl next door, the contemporary Marilyn Monroe, the prom queen, that shockingly attractive cashier at the grocery store when you go back home to visit your parents for the holidays and you never see her again, but it's been 10 years and you're married now, but you still think about her. Whatever you want her to be, Sydney is. She's rich and famous, an actress, a model, desire, all bottled up and poured into human form, and it helps that she has 2 honey-baked hams strapped to her chest. I promise this is important, because Sydney has been open and honest about the fact that she is willing to flaunt her stuff, shall we say, to get ahead in the industry. I think this is fine. Socially, sex and body positivity are good things. It's her choice. She is an adult. That's second wave feminism for you. Where I get lost is the ad campaign being a Nazi dog whistle. So, what's the deal? Sydney starred in an American Eagle advertisement. The tagline was that Sydney has good genes, as it zoomed in to her big ol' bazongas. I can't believe I even have to explain this, but saying somebody has, quote, good genes is an old euphemism for remarking on a woman's figure. There is an alternate ad that is less sexy, where she says her genes are blue as it zooms in to her blue eyes. People think Sydney Sweeney is hot because she has blue eyes and massive udders. Those are genetic traits. A pun was made to sell denim. Jeans. Get it? Just because she is white doesn't mean it's eugenicist. It's a pun about her big tits. Maybe I'm biased because I am a sucker for puns, but it's fine. It is a milquetoast marketing campaign that probably would have flopped if people weren't such freaks about it. The only thing it has going for it is a sultry lady acting kind of cringe. To think that she would willingly agree to star in a eugenics ad is ridiculous. The ad doesn't even mention blonde hair because guess what? You can't make a blue jeans pun about it. Her hair isn't even really blonde, for God's sake. And to think that a load of marketing nitwits, I promise you, these are the dumbest people I've ever encountered in my life, to think that they could even manufacture such a controversy on purpose is laughable. One of the miserable marketing idiots responsible for this ad made a post bragging about this campaign. Pause the video, read it, then let's take a look at it. Because people who have already made up their mind that this is a fascist advertisement are pointing to this post saying, look, they're admitting it, they knew what they were doing, except I doubt this ever happens. This was posted by Ashley Shapiro, the vice president of marketing for American Eagle, and it reeks of corporate desperation. I bet if you asked Sydney Sweeney, she would have no idea who this woman is. This is somebody's mom trying to sound hip to Gen Z on LinkedIn. Our response? Challenge accepted. It's not 2011, you bag of bones. I'm surprised she didn't end the post by saying everybody in the boardroom got up and clapped and said, YOLO! As for the substance of the post, the idea of pushing the envelope, once again, this is a middle-aged woman living in New York City. She's probably as woke as any other liberal. It sounds to me like her idea of edgy marketing is leaning back into the oh-so-taboo sex sells. The interaction was probably like, oh my gosh, guys, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my, wouldn't it be so naughty, guy? Oh my god, what if we were a little spicy? OMG. And Sydney, who has made an entire brand off of that, was probably like, yup. And now conservatives are rallying around this ad. Actual neo-Nazis are cheering it on because they want it to be about eugenics. The stock is rallying, the president is lauding it, but this is a reactive response. Liberals have already lost. Do you know what this reminds me of? The Game. Do you guys remember that from middle school? If you think of the game, you lose. So you can't play the game because you can't think about the game, because then you lose. The only way to stay winning the game is to not think about it. That is what this ad has become in their furious desire to virtue signal to everybody. All of these liberal content creators turned this simple, cringy ad into an actual Nazi dog whistle when it wasn't. If anything, this ad was pushing back just a little bit on body positivity, but really the conservative ideals of modesty. Conservatives shouldn't be loving this campaign, but the libs jumped the gun. And if everything is Hitler, then nothing is. When Trump builds concentration camps, you're just a libtard. When Trump suspends habeas corpus, you're part of the woke mob. When Trump declares martial law, you're overreacting, just like you did with Sydney Sweeney. We've got to keep our eye on the prize, people. But back to Sydney. She really loves selling things. These blue jeans, ice cream, her bathwater. I'm surprised Mr. Beast hasn't got her selling chocolate bars at the Mall of America. She's complained that being famous is expensive and that she's willing to be sexy to get ahead. Who did not see this coming? So back to my opening question. Is Sydney Sweeney a Nazi? Probably not. I don't want to jump the shark and say no, not that I'm holding out hope that she is. American Eagle, honestly, I thought they went out of business 20 years ago, but I don't imagine they're any worse than any other large brand or corporation. Anyway, Sydney is just another corny celebrity shilling it up for big companies. She does this for wealth. She does this for relevancy. She is a dork, but here's a fun trick for everybody to try out when it comes to these celebrity hucksters. If we ignore them, they go away. I hate making videos like this. Celebrity worship is lame. Most internet discourse is lame. These sorts of viral debates crop up from time to time, and I try to stay away from them. I made a video on the bear versus man dilemma last year because I got to dunk on incels. Who doesn't love dunking on incels? They almost make it too easy. They're asking for it, aren't they? Earlier this year, I almost made a video on the 100 men versus a gorilla debacle, but it's kind of boring, isn't it? How many videos do we need about this? People severely overestimate gorillas for some reason. You do not need 100 men. Maybe 2 men and a pumpkin would suffice. Anyways, regarding this situation, I didn't want to dunk on the virtue signalers because, we do live in fascist times. But also, I don't think they are worth talking about. It's not 2015 anymore. Outrage politics is dead and gone. This is a distraction of the lowest magnitude. I'm not saying we should allow large-scale fascism to overshadow small-scale fascism. But this ain't even close, Chief. If you're still talking about Sydney Sweeney, you're nothing more than a clout-chasing gossip rag. And no, that doesn't apply to me because I am special. Anyway, I made this video as a coda to last week's video in which I expose even worse celebrity hucksters than Sydney Sweeney. You can watch that video here. Otherwise, goodbye.